Hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Monday, 11/27th. It is 8:57 Eastern Time in the US. A new week is starting now. I did a market update over the weekend, and I did it on Saturday, and I thought it was Sunday. I had this weird feeling that I have I was living in a loop because I have to live the day again. I have one day, one extra day to live again. It was really cool. Okay, let's go to what the market is or what's happening right now. We have this long weekend. We got come on, what is this? What the heck? No, I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was this. Okay, we have a weekend. We had a long weekend, and notice this. We have a very extended, crazy day here. Hyper extended day to the upside. Multiple distributions on what day is this? Monday, right? Monday. An inside day Tuesday, and then a breakout to the inside day. The trade is when you have a day like this, the trade should go with the breakout of the day of the breakout of balance, and fade the breakout that fails. I believe this also was Nvidia. I think we had, look at this formation here. This overnight, and then the opening. The opening here, the market open, the market open here with the gap guideline supply here. Took this, it was repairing this low was repaired with the gap, market open, and took this weak high out. And it was just crazy here, what was happening. I mean, the long was super long this day. I decided when I saw that, I just think, or I thought that, I don't like this market. I want to be here. The last thing I want to be is long in that kind of environment. But soon after that, I don't know if I have it. Okay, I have this thing here. Soon after the market open, something happened, and we saw this formation here. The market just gave a staple here. If you have seen the market update, I have started to see some signs of exhaustion on the rally. The first sign that saw was this thing on, the selling that happened up here. The second thing is the closing the gap. The back was closed really kind of like a convincing way. It was closed. It left a mechanical low here. This low is no good. And for the first time in a while, we have a non-excess low. Kind of like a reason for the market to do some kind of correction here. The market has closed also. Another thing, the market did a breakout, but closed. They get back inside the 2-day range. It didn't get back inside the inside day, but it get back inside the 2-day range and close it inside the 2-day range. Okay. Now, look at where this low is. Exactly a POC. What happened? I call this a weak low. Okay, because there is a bunch, there's significant amount of buying here. I don't know if it was here or here. I believe it is here. Right? It's kind of really close. What else? It is close also to this C low here. I don't know why I call it weak. Oh, okay, because this buying here, B, came for what at the time was the hardback of the day. The buying the next day come very close to that level, which is not unusual in this rally. It's happening all the time. Wednesday, after the market closed the gap, it closed the gap, and as soon as the market closed the gap, it was bought from there, and it's bought a second time. This buying here on B makes this low weak, but now K being bought for the same level, now we don't have excess here on the lower side. And the next day, notice how this inventory is long inventory here, and there is a rebalancing going on right now. Now settle is here from this day. You have 1, 2, 3 overnight sessions. This is a half day. The characteristic of this day, I guess it was Friday, if I remember. Yes, Friday. There was trying to be a break here. The high was not good, the low was not good. Kind of like a like a mini sequential trade here, where the trade is actually the opposite side. Now, when you have this range, weak high here, weak low here, the trade in a sequential trade is the opposite side. But I don't consider this as a day, right? I'm kind of like almost ignoring, not completely, but almost ignoring, because it was just half session. Some of these longs, the shorts were removed on H, and some of these longs could be or can be deal with at the opening. Now, the question here is, from Wednesday, we have this market that was bought here. We have L and M. We have a rotational day that day. If the market opens below M here, this action to the upside is over. The next thing is, or can be, sideways trading, or the beginning of another action to the downside. Notice how the inventory is in weak hands. There's a lot of long inventory that's in weak hands here. So there can be something here. Now, very prominent POCs here. Very prominent POC here, prominent POC here. And notice how now in this overnight POC, just before the opening, POC has moved from down here to up here. I don't consider that, POCs from the overnight to be relevant, but it's just, I can't avoid to notice that it was right here, this low, and was moved higher, just to half back. So half back is going to be important, relevant piece of information today. I guess my focus right now at the opening, or my yearly focus, is this low here. What the market does at the opening. Also, notice where this market was being bought from. One tick from this low here. Very, very questionable. Now, regarding the bigger time frames here, bigger time frames. What the market is doing, right? There was 1, 2, 3, 4 months short. Now most of this short inventory has been rebalanced in the monthly, the weekly, and of course the daily. Here, I was placing this the mood driver. It is when there is will okay. Let's go parts, right? You got this one. We talk about also how we can place. I found this trend line here. It's just too obvious. When I start to see something like that, less like something like a spidey sense here. Let's start to the trade has almost been completed here. The next reference in the upper side is 46.33 actually, right? Market get out of this range, did not have downside continuation towards this low here, came back into this range and almost reached the opposite side. I don't try to be exact here. This is a good trade, this is a good movement, it happened, so it may be over now. I'm not saying it's going to be over, okay? But it might be. Now, the daily, James mentioned something on his market update, the weekend market update. We talk about this. We talk about. Oh, come on. We talk about these things here. When you see this perfect trend lines here, we got trend line here, right? And I see these perfect trend lines here. There's another one here as well. You don't see this quite often, right? When we start seeing something like that, that can be signs of this not here. Even this one here. Okay. But this is a range here, right? There's something here. You have a clear trend as well here. And all these laws this is sign of late or laggard. The laggard, we may be in the laggard part of the movement. Just be careful here. I don't consider this market. I consider this market to be super hyperextended to the upside. The risk and the long side is very high for my taste, from my point of view. But that being said, that's not reason enough for me to go short. Okay, some exhaustion has some signs of exhaustion have started to appear last week. Right? We mentioned this thing. We may have excess now. The market has this. What's this? Excess up here, and most important, as important as excess can be, the relevant thing is how higher prices were rejected, the way how higher prices were rejected. The market just went up, shoot, towards this, was aiming 4,600 here and was rejected here. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not saying the market is going to break here, right? But some signs are starting to see. The best thing for anything for this market to sustain this movement, everybody's talking about the end of the year rally here. The best thing is on some sideways trading here. Maybe it's closing this gap here. Notice how many gaps we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps here to the side. This is very emotional market here, right? The VIX is not reflecting the risk that this market has. VIX is 13. Well, I guess it's one of the lowest I have seen in a while. I guess the lowest I've seen is 12. No, but the risk is just too high here for me. I don't want to up from the market. I think my early reference here is this low here. Okay, this what the market does with this. If the market takes this level out, what the market does afterwards, well, because this can be a breakout and rejection. You know, we have two-day range, perfect inside bar, and breakout to the upside. Now the breakout has failed. The breakout has failed. The market came back inside the range. The next thing to monitor for downside continuation is the market getting back inside this range. Okay, and the ultimate destination is the opposite side of the range. From here, there's another thing that happens, right? The balance guidelines reapply when the market comes back, if the market comes back here, right? Because if it comes back here, there could be a breakout range, breakout of balance, right? We will have a 3-day, we already have 3-day, maybe a 4-day balance. Who knows, 5, 6, who knows? If the market comes back here, the market can come out of balance, and I want to see downside continuation, or if the market comes back inside, it can target this high again, right? So my yearly focus is after the opening, this low here, and the excess that we have up here. All right, I'm going to post something on Twitter or X and come back in just a moment. All right, I'm back. What I did, this is what I did. You know, it took me like 10 minutes to, yeah, man, it took me like 10 minutes to post this, you know? Uh, what the heck? Oh, this is, the market has access, in the market profile, you have access here. You know, this is access we have here. Higher prices were rejected on Wednesday. This is what we're talking about. You know, how the market traded, you know, in the opposite direction on this moment. This means breakout failure. You know, you have 2-day range and this breakout, you know, breakout of this inside bar or this 2-day range as well, and has failed. The first part, though, this is a 2-part breakout. And the first part of the breakout has failed here. Now the confirmation of this breakout will see the market coming back inside this range. If the market does not trade back inside and has acceptance in this, you know, the trade is to the upside. You know, and for the first time we have no access down here. You know, this is my yearly focus right now. You know, some rebalance is in progress. Market trading below this, all these long inventories is this is some rebalance. You know, my early focus is this level down here, and what the market does with this level and with this range in here. And no counteraction to this overnight inventory. Right now is short, right? This was long here, and this is short. Okay, all this was long, this is short. No counteraction to this one. This is also 2-part counteraction here. The rebalancing that is going on, and the current overnight, which is 1% short. No counteraction is a sign of weakness. The upside continuation in the bigger time frame. Remember the bigger time frame. All the market remains to the upside. And the monthly has not started yet. The market has there's change in the monthly, but the market has not started one time frame higher yet. In the monthly, the weekly, you have an upside trend, and let's not talk about the daily, you know, because we saw what's happening. We can see what's happening in there. All right, this is what I was doing. You want to check this? You just go to E-mini SP 500 for some posts. If I have time, I do some updates there. Now, how much volume we have? This is really low volume for this overnight. What do we have for the current week? What do we have in sketch? Well, we have consumer confidence tomorrow, 10 a.m. What else? Some bill. Is this Thursday? Auctions? No auctions. GDP on Wednesday. This could be relevant. That can be important. Let me do a screenshot of this thing. All right. We'll have GDP here. Corporate profits, retail, retail status report maybe. Bill auction here, Loretta. Speaking of PMI also, Chico job. This is the weekly jobless. Yeah. This could be important to monitor because the monthly is what traders pay attention. The investors see this one. PMI here. Alright, ISM could also have something here. PMI manufacturing final here, 945. No, I guess this is going to be the most important thing. And this, what the heck is this? Oh, this is PCE, right? Is it? I guess we have PCE as well this week. Let me check. Let me check that. I'm going to bring that out. All right, let me put this back where it belongs. And let's bring the other calendar. Yeah, that's Thursday. Yeah. 8:30 a.m. Call PCE. Remember this. Let's take a screenshot of this too. You know, this could be important here. Sometimes when I don't see one calendar. Comma. PCE here, GDP here, unemployment rate, manufacturing PMI. Oh, look at this. As well, has Chairman Powell speaking on Friday, 11 a.m. Ha. JOLTS next Tuesday, next week. All right. This is interesting. You know, it was always, I mean, it's worth to have more than one calendar because sometimes one doesn't reflect all of the scheduled events. So I have two. That's the reason why I have two. Now, let's go back to the market. We are 3 seconds before the opening. The market is back to overnight POC. Let's see what this market does here. I'm going to keep this overnight open. Other one, this is too long. Okay. We have long inventory here. We're very prominent. Short inventory here. Market also inside previous day, inside last day range. You know, right at the center. Very close to settle. Okay. Weak longs here, weak shorts here, weak longs here. Now let the market settle. The market is having upside continuation, right? Unless the market takes this low out, everything remains unchanged to the upside here. Okay. Inside day, you know. Guidelines for an inside day are. What are the guidelines for the inside day? This could be misleading, okay? I will not consider this day. Oh, come on, what happened here? I will not consider this day. I will not consider these days, you know, as a standard trading days. You know, I don't give them the weight. Very mechanical trading to the upside. What happened here is happening here now. We're still inside day. Settle, weak high, weak low, inside day. Now what do you do? What do I do here? In days like this, there can be a lot of chop, man. Traders have memory here. They remember what happened here. They're trying to do the same thing here. Let's see what it says. Let's see what happens here. That was a counter-reaction to overnight inventory. To this inventory here, to what happened here. This low is no good, this high is no good. Now we have longs here, we have a bunch of longs here. 100, but look at this, right? There's 300,000 here. 100, 200, 500. 200 here. So around 300 long net here. Which is not that much actually. It's not that much, bro. This low has been repaired. This week low has been repaired. The week high remains. Still inside A. Market re-entered value area from Wednesday. Mechanical selling, right? Mechanical selling, very mechanical market here. Market have seen this low here. There is obsessed with this low here. This is the potential destination of this movement that what's happening right now, like 5 minutes into the session. What about our volume? Low volume. How much? Like 60, very low volume here. The closer this market gets to this low, the weaker it becomes, because now we have 1, 2, 3 lows coming from this, plus all the lows from the overnight here. Look at this. These are the weakest ones. This could mean taking this low means several things here. One is the trend to the upside is over, right? One time frame higher ends when the market takes this low. The second thing is the market is giving us confirmation of the breakout failure of this 2-day range. Breakout of 2-day range and taking this low puts the market back inside this range, which targets the opposite side of the range, which will be the next level to monitor for downside continuation here, with the ultimate destination being this low. That's the relevance of this level here. Now this level is very weak here, very, very weak here. I don't like this volume here, very low here. You know, I think that was the but that was the characteristic of this movement. This movement, you know, the market was going higher, higher, higher. The higher it goes, the lower, you know, the less volume it attracts. That's not good for any upside movement or downside. If the market is going lower and lower, and volume is decreasing, is by the day, that's not a good sign. This is the third time this market is bought from this high here. Not this, but this high here. Okay, remember that. I try to remember that. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. This is going to go away. I know I have here, I have inventory, weak inventory here, weak long here. Okay. Now look at this. Shoot. And I have these overnight profiles here just to see, because we're coming from a long weekend. Now there can be something here. Yeah. These guys can still be here. But that is just one piece of information, okay? I'm not going to be over fixated on that piece of information only. That's only one thing as I monitor in this market. Okay. All right. Okay. Very slow market. Very slow. Seems like it's going to be about the same as this day here. If it keeps going on like this, it's going to be as low as this day. You know what? This is one thing, right? Market keeps going higher, and it's just doesn't have volume backing up the upside movement. But when the market starts going lower and volume remains low or even keeps decreasing, that changes also. That changes the thing. That's showing that this downside movement may not have the strength, regardless. Right? Okay, this can be a level now. It's 10,000 here. How can I see all of them? Let's put it this way. Alright. Twice has been bought on this. This is the third time it's happening, man. Oh boy. Very mechanical buying here. Sometimes we get just too anxious. No, I got to be short, I got to be short, I got to be long, I got to be long. The market's going to break. I have to be short when or before that happens. I have to be long here. You know, market has bought us, has support here. This level, this is it, right? This can be nice taper here. But it's not the same kind of taper that we had here. We have up here. This thing. Let's see if I can show that again. Actually, yeah, look at this. Look at how this happens. Oops. It's kind of like a more to extend it here, right? No, I don't know about this. This level is weak, very weak now. It's even weaker now. It's a lot of these longs here. No, this is long inventory. This can be the counteraction to this inventory here, and this part up here can be the counteraction. This short inventory, and what's going on now is the counteraction of this one. Yeah? That's a nice volume, nice level there. That's 49.59. This 12,000 here. What? 59. Remember this. Now 13,000. Oh boy. How much do you have? Oh boy. On Wednesday, up here we had up to 20,000. Okay, there were 3 levels there. One was around 15, the next one 22,000. 21, 22. Oh, 2 levels here. Something's happening here. Now, if you are long here, if the market comes down here, what will happen here, right? And if you are short here, if the market goes up, what will happen there? The market can squeeze you up. Oh, both sides here. Now this is having a better shape here. Huh. A better shape here to the downside. I mean, better taper. Huh. Now I can see that level, okay? On B, when B happens, when B starts, and the market keeps trading in the same range that A has formed, what may happen? What can happen about regarding that area, the 45.55? I will forget about that. I will forget that. People don't have. I don't have. I mean, even though I try to, I usually forget kind of like right away. And let's just suppose if the market keeps trading around that level in C, that will be even more. No, this is going to be wider or bigger than this one. Can the market form another range here? Between this area here and this area here, and trade sideways here and trade and form another range here? Or is this going to be downside continuation? Who knows? I don't like this level. It doesn't mean the market is going to come. It's going to listen to me and follow, follow my bias. No, sir. The market doesn't care. Doesn't know what I think. If you have any questions, please just let me know. It would be nice to hear somebody's opinion here. Somebody else's opinion here. All right. Nice volume there. 15,000, 14,000. There's a good accumulation here. Two things. Multiple things going on here. This inventory is being rebalanced here. Kind of taper here, but this low is weak. This is not good. 15,000. Gosh, man. It's trying to go lower, but it just doesn't happen now. Three quarters into the period. I should have seen some extension here of this range. Man, this market doesn't have the conviction to do it. I suspect that some buyings may come here. We might buy from here, hit this low, buy, and you get some retracement above this area, and it can, when it comes up here, that's one scenario I have. I am kind of like visualizing here. This movement can be very sharp here. Buys here, boom, just gets back up here. Takes this short inventory out, there is somewhere around this white, and then come back. Or you can go and take this higher, repair this high as well. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? He came back to this low, was bought from here again. This market needs more time here. You know, buying from here, the market has traveled to the opposite side of this range, failing to take this targets this high here. But it will all depends of the next period as well. Did you see how quick the market came down to here? Once was here, just poke, like, you know, had like a sparks, like a jump, took, man, boom, was bought immediately. Like there was a bunch of orders there. 16,000 now that level, 45.59. Nice taper here in the lower side, man. Nice taper here. Nice taper here. Now, who cares about this level, right? Who cares about this weak or not? Just pay attention what the market is doing. The trend remains to the upside. Very weak trend. Hyper extended market. Very weak buying here coming. So this level now is super weak now. There could be a suddenly rapid, quick movement to the upside here. Towards this high here, settle. As long as this low remains, it's weak, right? I understand it's weak, it's weaker now, but the trend, the market failing to take this low here, actually, you know, just confirm the trend. The all time frames are trending higher here. All time frames are trending higher. Very treacherous market here. The trade. Oh wow! Look at value here. Value is overlapping to lower. I mean, it's just the first period. Huh? Still have, you know, the market has just opened now. 17,000, 16,000. very concentrated area there. Ooh, 18 now. 18, 17. Ooh, this kind of risk taken coming back to this area here. And if the market, the most important thing to me is what the market does. If the market comes back inside this range, inside this day, that's the confirmation of the breakout failure. But not taking this low, actually can target this high. Now selling coming from from hard back is not good here. This is not good. I want to see what the market does here, right? Notice this area here. There's a lot of volume in this area here. The market just did not even challenge this area here. You know? Is there any challenge to that move, to this area here, this volume that has built in here, this area here, remember? I'll put this area from here to here. Failing to challenge this thing, that will be a market to the upside, a weak market to the upside. There's a weak high, weak low here. Can be, you can throw a coin here and place your trade, right? You got 50% chances here in any direction here. Inside bar, more volume being accumulated here. Remember this area here, huh? This is why I got this highlighted, because you can quickly forget about this. This taper, nice taper here, nice taper. Okay. Perfect inside bar here. Let's see what happened in the first 7 minutes in here. Market coming back, taking this level out and being bought from this level again, boy, that's for me, that would be a no market, a no buy, no buying here. Extremely super risk long, long trade if that happens. The trend remains intact, so far remains intact. It's weakening, but remains intact. Taking settle back, actually could reach the market coming all the way up to here. Taking all this. Remember, very prominent POC up here. On the upper side, we have excess here. What the market does with these single prints also, with the upper side. inside bar, perfect inside bar so far. We are just 4 minutes into the second period. Clearly low volume. You can see what happened here. No? Lower than Wednesday. Now what the market is doing? It's time to go lower, right? You have settled, market is time to go lower, and volume is even lower. Okay, so there is no serious selling here. There's no serious selling. The trend is, the talk is end of the year rally. This market cannot be stopped. We are going to have a Santa Claus rally also on whatever, right? You all have that. That's the talk. So everything remains unchanged so far. The mechanical way how the market is being traded remains. The weakness remains. Everything is unchanged. Watching POC here, POC, and taper here. Significant volume, significant buying here. The same kind of buying, the same amount of buying that we have up here. How much was that? Or where was that? Let me check it again. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. That area. I guess I can do it. I guess I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. Here. This area here. I guess I think I can make it a little bit brighter here. Alright, so I can see that one. This could be the area that market is targeting now. Another taper here. No, market tries to go lower and dries here. It dried here. It dries here again. Another sign to the upside. Another sign to the upside. I got a short. You got a short. You know what's happening? The market is not doing what it's supposed to do. So what do? Close it, right? What do? I close it. If I had something like that, right? There's no reason to do that. Because this market hasn't changed. The market remains to the upside. It is weaker, it is, but it remains unchanged. There's no change in the market. The trading is about change. And when I have a read on the market, or how little, why I do these streams, okay? Remember, I always try to remember why I do these streams. Right? I try to, to pass something that I have learned, but the goal for anybody who may be learning is to you need to have your own opinion as well. You need to form your opinion on this or whatever is happening. All right? You need to do something here as well. And yeah, because if you do what somebody else does, you don't know why. Okay? I had that problem. I guess every single trader went through the same, goes through the same thing, right? There's a time when when I started to having my own opinions, when I started to, when I keep listening to my mentors, it kind of like get in the way, the developing my own thinking. And it is I realize it's very important because my mentor has a different goals, different objectives. He has different capital, different mindset, different traumas, right? Different personalities. The traumas that we have when we are a child has an enormous impact in this business. If somebody who has rise in need, in poverty, for example, it's going to be hard. It can have hard times dealing with this business because when we are born into that world, into that environment, every little reward that we have, we just take it. Because we don't know when we are going to have another one. We don't know. We just don't know when we are going to have another opportunity to eat, for example. Right? And that thing is when that happens, if that happens when we are little, when we are children, it gets rooted deep into our subconscious, and that can be the problem of many trades, right? I'm doing a stream. I'm going to like the extreme example, right? Because a common complaint in trading is, oh boy, I don't let my winners run, right? Or I just cut my trades, short or whatever. I don't give time to the market. Or that's a common complaint. Something, like that. The environment where we were, raised, we're raised in, can have a deep impact in the way of trading. Now, this high is super weak now, right? This is no good. This is no good. It's still inside day. What happens in inside days? We may have chop, right? And the odds of chop or rotation increases when we open inside previous day range. The closer to the center, the higher the odds of chop and rotation. Taper here. On the lower side, the market just dries, volume dries here as well. This is still a market to the upside. Good also keep going higher. How that is happening, that's another question, right? That's another thing. Did you see how the market accelerated? When it got closer to these levels here, you just accelerated. You just have some acceleration here. Took Cedo, and it kind of like just a stall here. Now this could be a pullback here. This can be a pullback you know, in the first 7 minutes. Now we are in the 14-minute mark. I should see here for upside continuation. What I want to see here is the market pushing, having a second push to the upside. This could be a pullback, you know, and now we may have a push to the upside. For the upside continue. If that doesn't happen, okay, if that doesn't happen, this area is in risk. You know, the ultimate destination on the upper side could be this area here. You know, of course, once it's taken, this could be the end of the trade, or we can have continuation towards the 4600 out here. Volume is decreasing here. Market tried to go lower, didn't have volume. Let's see if now that the market tries to go higher, let's see if volume increases here. Notice how tempo, right? The tempo, now the market is going, now that the market is going lower, after the market took last and settled, you know, there's a pullback here. What happens with tempo? It just dries. It just dries, you know. The fast the tempo increased when the market was going higher. I wouldn't like to be long here in this market. Very risky, man. Very risky. It doesn't mean it cannot go higher. You know? It doesn't mean that. All right. It is 10:15 a.m. Unless there's any question, I guess I'm going to call it a day. I wish everybody that is not here a good rest of the day. Stay safe, my friends. Bye-bye.